Manny. Okay, I'm going to do a tutorial to show you how to teach your dog how to indicate that they'd like to go out to the toilet with training bells. Training bells are really awesome. They're really cheap. You could probably make your own, but they're under $5, so that's good. I'm not sure about the noise of them, Manny. And the criteria is that I want the dog to nudge the bells in order to be let out, to let me know that they need the toilet. Bear, no. So, first step is I'm going to hold the bells to the side of the dog's face. If I hold the bells right in the dog's face like this, they're going to choose to move away, just like you would if anything was being thrust into your face like that. You're going to move back. Whoa, what's that in my face? So I'm going to put it to the side of the dog's face so that when the dog then turns their face to look at that peripheral vision movement, they can accidentally touch the bells, and at that point I can mark it and reward it. Yes, reward. I'm also going to I'm just using regular kibble as treats, so I'm just going to go like that and just put a bit of the scent of that kibble onto the bell so that then the dog is more inquisitive of the bells and wants to investigate the smell of them. Drawing their nose to it at that point then, I can mark a reward. So I'm stacking the odds in the dog's favour to be able to successfully touch these bells so that I know I'm going to have an opportunity to mark and reward it. Good boy, Manny. So Manny already understands targeting behaviours. No, Bear. So I'm going to do just that now. So chances are he's going to do it really quickly. Yes. And reward. Yes. 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 Over and over again. So we're building an association between touching your nose to these means that I'm going to give you something. Yes. Once the dog is really successful doing that, we're going to start putting it onto a chair so that the dog understands it in a different context, not just reliant on me holding it. Yes. Good boy, Manny. Good boy. Okay, so we're going to mark it and reward it. Yes. So that the dog is making the connection again. Yes. Once the dog is doing that really successfully, we want to raise the criteria again slightly. So ideally, yes, I want the bells to make a noise, because it's all very well good the dog touching them, but I need to be able to hear the dog telling me, ding, 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 I need to go out. Yes. I don't know whether you can hear that really subtle noise. It's because he's only got a tiny little nose, so he doesn't make a massive noise. But again, I can teach him to make a more dramatic noise on those bells. And how I do that is I would, yes. So then I'm going to reward that because they did make a louder noise than they had on the previous rep. Yes. So, the first 3 times he nudged that, yes. The first 3 times he nudged those bells then, they didn't really make a yes, they didn't really make an obvious noise. So I withheld the reinforcer, I withheld the treat, and I waited for him to try again. And at the moment that he nudged it with more purpose, and it did make a noise, I marked and rewarded. Yes. Be mindful to not withhold the reward too soon in this process, because if you do, the dog's not going to try again. Yes. So sometimes you might have to drop the criteria slightly. Yes. Because we don't want the dog to lose motivation for trying. Okay. Yes. So although he accidentally headbutted that then, it made a far more jingly noise. But I'm going to choose that opportunity to mark that in the hope that he'll make the connection of, it making a louder noise got me reinforcement. Yes. Good boy, buddy. Yes. And I will gradually continue to do this until he makes the noise far more dramatic. Yes. Good boy. The next step on from this, no Apollo, the next step on from this would be for us to move it onto a door handle. Boy. Yes. So we would move it onto the door handle, and then the dog would indicate, and we'd go through the same, we'd touch the bells, then we'd go through the same process again, where touching the bells when it's on the door handle gets you reinforcement treats. And then we would start, once the dog is doing that proficiently, dog nudges, dog gets a treat, door gets open. So it's doubly reinforced by the food and by access out into the garden, at which point then we can reward them for toileting when they're out there. Good boy. Yes. And then you've got a dog that will tell you when it needs to go out to the toilet by ringing some training bells. Go ahead, Danny. High five. High five. High five. High five. Ready?